Hello everyone, my name is Jody Hendershot, and today I'm going to show you how I do my makeup with my Saint products. I'm a Saint beauty artist, and I love that all of my makeup fits in one compact that can be held in my hand and can be applied with just one or two brushes. Today I'm just going to do how I do it every day. I might speed it up a little bit along the way so you don't get bored. So let's get started. This makeup is beautiful for everyone. It works on all skin tones and women of all ages, but as a woman pushing 50, I have to say it is amazing on more mature skin. A cream product kind of gives you a little bit of a glow that we lose as we age, and it doesn't settle into any of our fine lines and wrinkles. So the makeup is pretty basic. You can do it with just 4 shades, but today I'm going to do all the extras that I do on a normal basis. So first we're going to address these under eye areas. And to do that, I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to go into this lip and cheek shade. This is called Taffy. And I'm just going to put it here in the corner. It's just going to help with that discoloration that I have. And you can see like this blue and purple under eyes. So I have lots of different tricks for this. So if you are new to Saint and you're having trouble with your under eyes, reach out to me and I will help you find a solution. A lot of times it might be something that you already have in your compact. So this is Frenchie. It's a lip and cheek, and I like to use my finger, and it's kind of like a salmon color, and I'm just pressing it in gently with my fingers. And now I'm just gonna let it sit there, and I'm gonna move on to the rest of my makeup. Okay, one more color correction. I don't always do this, but I'm gonna do it today. If you have melasma or rosacea, or some of us have skin that just tends to have a little bit of redness to it, we're going to use a contour. And I know that sounds crazy, and obviously I use it a lot. This is Aspen Contour, and I'm just gonna apply this just around my nose right here because my nose gets a little red, and this is a green-based contour, so it's going to counteract and filter out that red. And I'm just doing it really lightly. And our skin is always changing, so this isn't necessary every day, but today I've got some redness, a little bit of rosacea coming out here on my cheeks, and so I'm just gently tapping on and a little around my lips and my chin. I also like to take a little bit of this Aspen. I have more fair skin, and I like to put a little bit on my eyelids, just really lightly, normally just what's left on the brush, because my eyelids are a little purple and veiny, and this will just make my eyeshadow pop better. Now we're going to move on to our main foundation. So in Saint, we call them highlights, and you can see I have different colors in here, and that is just because in the winter I lose my tan, so I need a different color, and then in the summer when I'm tan, obviously my winter color isn't going to work. And what I love is that these are magnetic. You can keep them in your compact, or you can pop them out and replace them. And they're only $16. And they're highly pigmented, and it only takes a little bit, which is one of the best parts. So I'm just going to take this brush. It's a detail brush. You can use any brush. And I'm going to just gently tap. You never want to swipe your creams. And I'm just tapping it in and putting it in all the areas where I would have a beard. So I'm going to put contour on right here. So I'm not going to focus a lot in that area, because you want to try to not layer your makeup. And obviously if you're doing a little bit of color correcting, you're going to have a little bit of layering, but the main goal is to always try to not layer. Now I'm not touching under the eye area. I'm going to put a little bit up here on the forehead. So this is your main highlight color. So this is the color that I would match you closest to your skin tone. Get some on the nose and the sides. And we can come back and touch this up when we're done. But I'm just doing a tapping motion Now we're going to do contour. Contour is this scary color in your compact and you don't need to be scared. We're going to just, using the edge of this brush, we're just going to tap some of that contour, just contouring out that cheekbone. And for most of you, it is going to start just right here at the top of your ear. And then you don't want to go past, depending on your face shape, you don't want to go past the center of your pupil. I'm going just to the edge of my eye because I have more mature skin and I'm all about the lift. So just above your ear. And there's lots of tricks for this. I mean, you can put your finger here, find that hollow area of your cheekbone so you have a little bit of a guide. But I always say there is no mistakes with cream makeup. We're gonna go above our forehead because it just blends in beautifully. So if you get some in the wrong spot, do not fret. We're going to do our jawline because nobody likes a double chin. So I'm just looking straight ahead and just outlining that natural jawline. It's going to chisel it out and make me look thinner, okay? And who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? And then an extra step, if you want to contour your nose, this brush, you just do the edge of this brush and you can just kind of stamp. And I have some graphics that I can share that show how to contour different nose shapes. But I am just slimming and contouring mine out, like so. And then what is left on this brush, right here, under that bottom lip. It's going to give a natural little pout, give the appearance that my nose, give the appearance that my lip is fuller than it really is. We're going to move on to our concealer color. So in Saint, again, it's at highlight. So when I color match you, I'm going to color match you to a shade that matches your skin the closest and one that is a little bit brighter. So, and you can use a brush for this, or you can just use your finger. I'm going to just put some of this right between our eyebrows, places where you want to bring brightness, because our faces are not one dimension. If you just put one color of foundation on your face, you're going to look like a flat pancake, and you don't want that. So by adding different colors in different spots, you're really going to create that full 3D effect. So on the outer corners of my eye, and then the inner corners. So this replaces your concealer. And if you are, I would say, under 35, then you can most certainly put this completely under your eye. But because I'm older, I don't want to put concealer straight under my eye like that. Okay, a little brightness up there. Now I'm going to take my finger again, and we put that pink concealer under there, and I'm going to go into my main foundation color with my finger, and I'm just going to tap it over that. I like to use my finger because I feel like the warmth of my finger really helps the product just melt right into the skin, look more flawless. And again, this is just the main foundation color that I used for all over, and I'm just gently tapping that under my eye. All right, now we could put on our lip and cheek right now, some blush, but I like to blend first because I really want my blush to pop. So I'm taking this brush here. It's called the Blush and Bronzer brush. And you can also use like any type of a beauty blender if you would like. And I'm going to start with the lightest colors first. And I'm just doing a tapping motion and just pressing that product into my skin because we don't want to create any unnecessary texture. So we're just tapping. Don't want to forget your chin, your jawline. And then you want to always tap in an upward motion when you're doing the contour on your cheeks. We're pushing those cheeks up. And then if you'd like to, at the end, this is Saint's Perfector Sponge. It is a beauty blender. I ran it under water and I wrung it out in a towel. And I like to go over my skin one time before I put my blush on, just to make sure I wasn't heavy-handed. This is a great tip if you're new and you're not used to creams. You don't apply creams like you do liquid. So in the beginning, you might put on a little too much, and this little damp sponge will be your BFF. All right, let's do some lip and cheek. We have so many different colors to choose from. They are your blush and they are your lipstick. And I think for today, let's do Cindy. Cindy is just a really pretty pink. I'm gonna tap her on here. And I like to bring my blush kind of up a little bit. It's also gonna go on our lips. And you can mix and match. That is what is so fun about Saint, is you can mix and match your colors. So let's put on, this is just Bare, which is a kind of a nude, and it's a matte. So we're gonna mix that with the color that we're gonna mix Bare. And I was thinking it was Cindy, but I actually think this is Candy. And our last step is going to be some illuminator. So in the Saint world, we call them illuminators. You might know them as highlights. They come in cream or powder. This one is Angel, and I'm going to tap it just above my blush. And you're going to see just a very subtle, natural glow. Especially for older women, we kind of lose that glow in our skin. It's why I love this cream makeup. But if you just put on a little bit of illuminator, be really careful to keep it out of your eye socket area. It just brings a little glow to your skin. Let's even put some on the center of our lips. And that's it. That's it. From here, I will either set it with a setting spray, it's personal preference, or you can use a translucent setting powder to set it. It's a cream-based, it's designed to move with your skin, so it's not going to set, it's not going to settle into any fine lines or wrinkles, so you do want to make sure you use a translucent powder or a setting spray. So thank you for watching. If you would like to have me color match you, please comment match below and I will reach out to you and give you simple instructions on how we can do that. And thank you for watching.